Love and harmony, family. I am Infinite Elevation. Consciously keeping high vibrational love frequencies alive on the planet abundantly. Because we real G's? Yes, we real G's. No, elevation is the way to grow exponentially abundantly. Can you feel me? Now let's get into this. Now today I want to talk to you guys about soul not for sale and how to keep our vibrations high and protect our energy. Now, some might say, well, what do you mean soul not for sale? And this is a term that if you were like me and you were going to church, you would hear the words like, what it is for a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul. And, most people, when they hear that, they think about all the things like adultery, material things, lies, thieving, and all these different things, addictions, and all that. And that is the truth, because you can lose your soul to illusionary aspects of the self. And not live in a state that is beautiful unto the self now. And that, my dear friends, cause more distortion in your life because you no longer, as a spiritual being having a human experience, is in full control of the mind and the avatar. Instead, the mind is is taken from illusions and given it to itself when it's not the truth unto itself now. Hi Swank, Grand Rising Beautiful. Thank you for joining my life today. And because the soul is not in its organic state, you find that it gets entrenched with distortions that is not true unto itself now. So it's like your aura is like your aura itself. If it's not organic, when I mean not just by what you eat and stuff, but by what you view and what you take as your own outside of yourself, if it's not organic or living truthful unto itself, you find that you get so much. Hi, Alexis, Grand Rising, and Shali. Hello, Grand Rising, beautiful souls. Yes, I was speaking about the soul not for sale now, and how you can lose yourself spiritually, mentally, and physically, and to return to the spiritual aspects of the self. It means that you got to return to your organic state, and it is not so much about the body, but all three parts of the self: spiritually, mentally, and physically. And if the two of them not are aligned, like our chakras are the perfect depiction of our soul in its wholeness, all working together and being controlled by the spiritual aspects of the self. And if you're not aligned, you can lose your soul. And when I mean lose your soul, like I say, soul not for sale. It means that you as a spiritual being having a human experience is consciously posting your avatar and being directed by your internal compass, which is your divine feminine within. Because this masculine is can be controlled by the mind alone, or it can be controlled by the spirit and the mind. And if you don't have the masculine and the feminine working together, what you have is you always externalize yourself to anything, and this can lead to a human being have taken projections as their own. Like sometimes the media gives off a projection or something for you to go with, you to believe in, to manifest in reality. And if you're not awake and aware of yourself, you can get hoodwinkled into somebody's creation that they put out for you to project into reality. It's like the collective. Look, I heard about this media, this media that come in here for the longest while, and it can't show up because you have the collective. That collective is not now understanding themselves deeply when it comes to manifestations. When we give our energy out to what somebody project for us to live in fear and be in control, we give ourselves, we give them what they want to keep us in control with now, like the meteorite thing with NASA. Never a straight answer. They have been putting out meteorites from since I was a little girl. I've been hearing about doomsday and how our media gonna mash up the world and all kind of thing. And I lived to see 45 and there's no media. You know why? Because after a certain stage of our life, we stop believing in things that we hear now. So they have to continuously put it out to see if it will come into reality. But now that we are awake and aware of what the media does to us and what they project in reality, what they use, like music, food, anything for them to manifest, anything to dumb down the collective, to co-create their hidden agendas with humanity so that they can control humanity in a way, not in a physical avatar, but in a device, or merge humanity with a mechanical device now. But we too smart for that now. And as I always say, the real stars are human beings. We are too smart for another human being to make a robot to put us, our souls into now. So it is for this reason I encourage you to keep in high vibrational frequencies and protect your energy. And what does that mean? Well, that means that to surpass all the projections, and these are negative ones, to surpass all the projections that the inorganic ones put out for us. We live in our high vibrational states. We live in our organic states. We live in the truth and the way of the earth, how it created us to be now. Seasons, cycles, what we eat organically, how we keep our bodies, how we are connected to the web of life, how we are grounded in manifestations, and the way we live our life in our innate states. And this means keeping a high vibrational frequency consciously all the time. I tell people it had to get me off my path. It had to get It had to project onto me what is not truthful onto me. It real hard. And some people can try how much they want, they could do what they want, they could say what they want, I don't ever leave myself out. I don't ever neglect myself. I always put in myself first. I'm always listening to myself. I don't listen to the second thought or the third thought or the fourth thought. I was always listening to the first internal guidance that comes out as the truth. That's the alert the soul have to letting you know, hey, don't sell your soul here for this. Don't give your energy to this. Don't give your energy to that. Don't give your energy to people that don't deserve it. Don't give your energy to manifestations. And it is because I am living in my high vibrational states all the time. And making that the one thing that is truly who I am, I'm able to protect my energy, which is the best part of this. Because now you're living in high vibrational states, you can see everything. You can see everything, hear everything, feel everything. You know everything that's going on around you. You understand? Simply just by meditating. If you want to know something that you don't know, just go into meditation and you see what happens. And this is the reason I am here every day to let you beautiful souls know that you got this. You got this in every way. We don't give consent to things that are not true to us. That now that we know that the media spews out illusions onto us and some human beings and some spaces that only want us to co-create so that they can have their hidden agenda and screw. No. There's also that phrase in the Bible when they say, when more than one are gathered, there I am. You understand? But understand it deeply. When more than one human being in a collective agree to what has been thrown out in reality, that is not the truth of who we are. Because everything, God, source, the creator, the universe, Father, Mother, God, whatever you want to call our energy, is natural. It is organic. So, because we are aware of what others project in reality and awaken to the truth internally, we know not to give our energy to the shit that media puts out for us to manifest in reality. There was one time I used to question, like, how come it have certain things on the planet that are so violent? Like, I have a thing with mosquitoes, and I'm telling myself, well, how that come around? And when I look back in the 1918 and all these different places, and they start to speak about cholera and how there's dengue and mosquitoes and this, that, and the other. The media was spewing out something that wasn't existing at the time, and humanity was believing what it is was going on at the time. And so we saw a massive amount of human beings getting what we call so-called cholera or dengue because of mosquitoes. So you have to understand deeply humanity that they are constantly using our energy in a state of fear to control us in the way and the direction they want to take us, you know. And with me, I can definitely tell you that's not happening, because I'm always discerning what is not truthful unto myself, what is not authentic unto myself, because I know that the universe and the earth are organic within itself now, and it can never, it cannot ever be manipulated by things external that is that doesn't serve its reality. Because if you're a free thinker like me, you would know that our creators will not create us to destroy us. Come on. That is a deep, deep dive in itself alone. So how can the churches and NASA and government and all these religious things and spaces that saying that God is here to destroy us when God source creator or whatever I want to call our energy, give each and every one of us that same co-creative energy to create beauty unto ourselves, or choose to live in a lower vibrational frequency, or take from another and claim it as your own. That is not your truth, that you know to yourself, hey, that's not my truth, you know, because the universe, God, source creator, is the highest vibrational frequency of love, peace, and authenticity. So in this reality, because we move around each other and there are entities amongst us that live in low vibrational frequency, we got to always be neutral and balance our energy so that nothing can infiltrate our space to suck on our energy. That's why it is beautiful to be in organic states, to live in organic states. You know, you thrive when you are organic. You are deeply connected with yourself when you are organic. You know when the earth go and shake down the place or send something because you are organic. You come like the batjaks, the snakes, the spiders, the rats, the roaches, the birds. You become so deeply connected that you know what will happen, channeling the vibrations of the earth and the universe together. You know, the energy of the universe is always protecting us. You know, it is always nudging at our avatars. You see, people need to understand themselves deeply, because yes, you have Mother Earth's laws, but you also have the universe vibrational frequencies, you know, that is channeling this energy that's keeping the avatar alive, while the earth now is teaching you now how to navigate paradise. So, soul not for sale. It cannot be for sale for anything that is not good for us. Preservatives, alcohol, drugs, having sex with more than one soul that you know, they don't know their background or what their lifespan has been, what their energy vibrational is carrying that can trap yourself. You know, this is what it means to keep your vibration high now, because now that you can discern from reality what and who tries to infiltrate his place with negativity. What can you give to yourself? Knowing that the source of creation give you energy for yourself to listen to yourself and navigate your reality and co-create with the quantum field or the universe, whatever you want to call this beautiful energy that will always manifest into your life as long as you live organically, innately, your birthright. There's nothing outside yourself that is not that if it isn't true to you, you give your power to. You don't do that. So I say to you today, beautiful souls, live in your high vibrational states always, because we're not here to gain the world. We're here to live in it beautifully and enjoy each other's space, socialize and have high vibrational conversations and so much fun outdoor in nature and loving upon each other, greeting each other with goodness in our heart and brightening our lives with our passions and bringing generational wealth for ourselves and our children to come. That's what it means to live in high vibrational states. Give positive energy onto yourself and protect that from anyone that who says otherwise than yourself, who projects otherwise than yourself. It's time we crash the media. It's time we use the media to put out positive energy. And I'm talking about just the TV, I'm talking about the music, the radios, the shows the episodes that we want our children to see on a box that is projecting the truth of our reality, the phones, the devices, whatever it is that gets humanity's attention, but in a way that is conscious now, it's time for us to take over the world and take back everything that belongs to us and show these governments, these religions, these human beings that project negativity onto us that it was never about them. It was always about God, source, Father, Mother, God, and all the creation living in perfect peace, love, peace, and authenticity with each other. And this is what I say to you today, beautiful soul. Yeah, don't give energy to things that don't matter. I watched that thing with the media and I started to laugh. I really laugh because, coming into this present moment, I couldn't see things that were projected at us from movies, from talk shows and all these different things, and see it play out in reality. And I keep saying to myself, but can humanity see that they're putting things there for us to use the quantum field to co-create for them? You got to ask yourself why. Why these people are doing that? And the only reason why they are doing it is because these people have abandoned their souls. So that they can always, and because of reincarnation, they can always return onto the distortions that they create for themselves and have humanity manifest those negative things that keeps them superior and above everyone else. So I say to you, the beautiful souls, no, we don't give our power to idiots, for people who void unto themselves, for people who can't co-create with the universe because they are outcasts from the universe itself. And now that we are awake and aware of all of this that is happening around us, that was keeping us in limitations and not knowing ourselves. Now that we know what we know, and we know that the universe is within each and every one of us, we co-create what is beautiful and is given to us intuitively, so we know how to live our lives organic onto ourselves and have that reflected back onto ourselves. We co-create reality. We co-create our reality. And because each individual or each avatar or each spiritual being having a human experience that is tapped in within themselves can now co-create collectively what the universe encoded in each and every one of us, and change the trajectory of the lies, the illusions, the manipulation, the gaslighting, the things that didn't serve our divinity. Now we have the power to give ourselves truly what the universe innately encoded into each and every one of us, while living in our divinity with each other and understanding deeply how manifestations and connections takes place effortlessly with each other. So I say to you, beautiful souls, you know the truth when you hear the truth. Because I ain't come here, I'm not here every day to spew lies on the beauty I behold in myself while living it in reality. I am sharing it unapologetically because I know within myself the beauty that I am experiencing in myself encoded in me, and I will always choose that for myself and not projections of grandeur for someone to say, I told you so, when it really is, I give you this to manifest in reality. No, we don't give our power to idiots. Now that we know that they were outcasts and don't have access to the energy we have within us unless they come to their senses, of course, and still they have to co-create what their internal GPS is saying. So, beautiful souls, I say to you today, because we are fed up. I fed up living negativity. I fed up living with wars. I fed up living with racial separation. I fed up living with religion. My God is better than this God and that God. I fed up all the media. Fed up all the lies and all the stupidity and all the things that we clearly can't see to keep us living in a distorted reality, because inorganic ones want to play God and change human beings to mechanical device to co-create a matrix system that really have no significance. Because when you really take a look at it, what significance does AI have? Especially if a human takes itself and put it in a bot. What significance it have? None. There's no life experience. There's no let's go and have some fun out in nature. There's no adventures to take place. There's no nothing. There's no beauty. You know, I can't sit in my house and look through a screen and think that is beauty. No, when I am experiencing beauty from within myself externally, I enjoy putting my feet on the ground. I enjoy riding a bike. I enjoy breathing in this good ass prana every day. I enjoy sitting in the sun. I enjoy being able to eat fruits and sometimes creatively cook a good meal for myself. You know, I enjoy talking to beautiful souls as myself. I enjoy loving up on my partner and procreating and having sexual intercourse with him. I enjoy all these things. These things are what life gives me to enjoy as a human being. Why would I want to put myself in a robot? Why would I want to co-create disaster for my life? When my life is always beautiful and unique. And I can have children. And then children, when I die, those children can have me. What else do I want? And I could come back and return and explore myself abundantly. So I say to you today, beautiful souls, listening to this message, because this message worldwide today, as humanity collectively takes their power and give it to themselves organically, and no, not ever taking projections of negativity and grandeur to shape lower vibrational frequencies reality. I am infinite elevation. Yeah. Consciously keeping high vibrational love frequencies alive on the planet abundantly. Because we real G's, yes, we real gods, the real ones, the real G's. No, elevation is the way to grow exponentially, abundantly, as a spiritual being having a human experience now and for all eternity. Disregarding all the negativity of illusions of grandeur that the media or the matrix or the system puts out for us to consent to bring to reality. We say no and give our life beautiful meaning from what is intuitively guided from the Father, Mother, God, the universe, source, whatever you want to call our energy, the beauty and the codes each and every one of us came here to be for our life in the way of cosmic laws and the laws of nature organically. Once again, I am infinite elevation. Woohoo! Do have a beautiful, spectacular, awesome, magical, wonderful, amazing day. Just as each and every one of you are. divine light, beautiful and true to who you are, manifesting your internal compass to the truth of who you are, showing up as blessings, breakthroughs, and miracles for your life in every way. Beautiful, holistic, holistically a spiritual being having a human experience in the truth of who you are now and for all eternity. I love all of you. High vibrational. Ooh. We got this. 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 5D New Earth Stars.